Hello and welcome back to the Ultimate Update.
Welcome.
I am one of your hosts, Bruno, and this is my other host.
And I'm Michael, as always, interrupting midway through sentence.
Beautiful, beautiful. So this week again, not a lot of news came out.
None at all, actually. I think that was the same as last week.
Yeah, it's probably just because Secret Wars and Convergence are going to start soon.
Yeah, and then don't forget E3's coming up in a couple months.
E3's coming up. All the big stuff is right on the corner, so
yeah, Comic-Con too.
Yeah.
So announcements are going to be few and far between.
But something did come out this week, and it was DC released pictures of the Post-Convergence Justice League, it seems like.
They did indeed.
So I guess I'll leave it up to you. Whose costume do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about...
Do you want to go from best to worst, in your opinion?
Yeah, let's go from best to
Okay.
worst. So, let's start with Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Which, I'm surprised I'm saying this. Wonder Woman's costume is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I love Wonder Woman's costume. The only thing I don't like is the blades coming out of her wrists.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna start reading Wonder Woman because of the blades coming out of her wrists.
Blades coming out of the wrists is cool. I don't know. I feel like they just look like triangles that were drawn there and then colored in gold.
But, okay, look at her. She is now DC's Captain America. I'm dead serious. Can you imagine those two fighting together side by side?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Wonder Woman's new costume, definitely. I think the new looks great.
Yeah,
and the blades are awesome. Go fuck yourself.
A lot of people are saying that they don't like the higher collar on her, but I like it. It looks nice.
The higher collar? I just don't care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Next, I'm gonna say Flash.
Yeah, I really like Flash's costume.
I'm pretty sure that's just a concept sketch, so that's not how he's gonna look in comic.
Yeah.
But the design I'm a big fan of. He looks evil.
He looks, what is it? He looks more like the show, and I gotta say, I don't really like his costume in the show, but I feel like in a comic it works a lot better.
Yeah, it does translate better to the comic.
Which is kind of weird, because,
I think that's
usually
just how it goes for
you
colors.
have it the other way around, where you're it doesn't translate well into the movie or the show.
So Green Arrow, I'm putting him in the third slot just because he doesn't really look all that different.
One thing that I do
now?
like though is that he's got the Nerf bow. That's pretty cool.
That's neat, man.
I don't know. I like that he's sort of starting to look a bit more like pre-New 52 Green Arrow, because that'll always be my favorite. Where instead of the hood, he has a little hat. He's got a goatee. But yeah, there's not really much that you can do with Green Arrow's costume design, so...
Yeah, he's pretty simplistic.
For what it is, it works, and it looks good.
So now, I'm gonna get into the ones I don't like so much. Green Lantern... The gritty phase was over, in 2008.
Well, here's another thing. With a lot of these costumes, we've seen the whole thing already. With his, we're just seeing it from, the chest up.
Yeah, but I can only imagine what the rest is. I assume it's gonna be baggy pants.
Yeah, but
boots of some type.
Because I know who your last three are, I can say this for all three. There are story reasons why all their costumes are like that. For Green Lantern, it's because, so far in the Green Lantern story arc, the leaders of the Green Lantern Corps were killed, so Hal Jordan had to become the leader of the Green Lantern Corps. But then they picked new leaders to replace him, so when they came, they found out that, because he's Hal Jordan, and he doesn't comply with a lot of the rules a lot of the time, he broke a lot of, the big Green Lantern rules. So, from what I'm gathering from all this, is that after Convergence, he will be sort of, kicked out of the Green Lantern Corps, and that'll be his costume now, and that's why he looks, all disheveled and, what's it called? More of a loner.
Kurt Cobain? All right,
One
sure.
thing that I don't understand, though, is why he has the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on that either. I saw it and I was like, Thanos is gonna be pissed. Not even his universe. Bullshit. Okay, so moving on to fucking Flash Gordon over here. I don't even know what to say about the new Superman costume. I assume it's gonna change like in the first comic.
Yeah, like here's the thing. With a lot of these costumes, as much as I hate to say it, Wonder Woman's probably gonna go back in a year or two.
Horseshit.
Flash, I feel like Flash is gonna stay the same. I feel like Green Arrow's gonna stay the same for a while. You know Green Lantern's gonna go back. And you know Superman's gonna go back. Like, more than anyone, like, I can see all the other characters keeping their costumes. Except Batman, but we'll get to that later. I can see all the other characters keeping their costumes. Except for Superman. Because, like, Batman and Superman, like, you can't change their costumes.
Yeah.
Like, radically. Because that's just how iconic they are.
They are very
like they're literally like the first two comic book superheroes.
Well, yeah, I mean they stayed relatively the same for 60 years?
It's 76 years. 76 years for Batman and 77 years for Superman.
Yeah, you're right. That's a long time to be in the same costume though. But nothing like this. Okay, moving on to the next one. I'm gonna start by saying this.
Hold on real quick.
Okay.
For Superman, the story reason that I'm gathering from everything that's happened is that they came out and said that after Convergence, one of Superman's biggest secrets will be revealed to the world. So I'm thinking that maybe people will find out that Clark Kent is Superman, and that's why he wears, like, just that now.
No, they're gonna find out he's a brony.
Fully suited up. He's gonna find out he's a brony.
They're
gonna come into the Fortress of Solitude, and they're gonna see posters everywhere.
He's gonna have Twilight Sparkle just, like, up. It's gonna be pasted over a picture of his dad, just like there.
Oh.
Okay. Can we move on now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. I was gonna introduce this one as Batman as a joke. Did not realize it was actually Batman. I thought it was Cyborg. I was gonna make a joke and be like, Batman's new costume is pretty shitty. Turns out it is just shitty.
Hold on. Noah, we're doing something. What?
Leave it in.
Mom, if you're watching, you did say you wanted a Noah cameo.
That's true. Who did?
Mom.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. There it is.
Hey, Noah.
Anyways, yeah, Batman's... Oh, God. Like, it's really weird, but I have a lot of trust in Scott Snyder, like, because he hasn't done wrong yet.
I just want to stop you right there, because I see several things wrong already. A being in his right hand.
But here's the thing,
B being on top of his head.
He's also come out and said that it might not be Bruce who's in the suit.
So it's not even Batman?
Yeah.
So this isn't even a new Batman costume.
So what I'm thinking is that, this is just my theory, is that the person in the suit is the new 52 version of Jean-Paul Valley. And in pre-New 52, when Batman gets his back broken by Bane, Jean-Paul Valley becomes the new Batman, but then he eventually goes crazy because he used to be like this demon, basically like Ghost Rider type person called Azrael. And when he becomes Batman, Azrael starts to come back in his mind, and that's the Batman that you see with that crazy costume where it's like the freaking blade gauntlets and like it's like all blue with like a huge ass cape and like pointed shoulders and like a big Iron Man helmet.
Oh right, DeviantArt Batman.
So I'm thinking that this is the new 52 version of Jean-Paul Valley because in Convergence, Batman gets injured.
Right. Well, can I just say, not a fan.
But, like, again, like, that was the point of Jean-Paul Valley in the 90s, was that all the fans were like, you need to be more, like, edgy, like Spawn, you need to be more violent. So DC was like, alright, you want violent? You want a violent Batman? No, you don't. But you know what? We're gonna give it to you, and you're gonna like it.
Okay, but where are the fans asking for the goddamn Energizer Bunny on steroids?
But, like, again, here's the thing: is like I have a lot of trust in Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo because, like, literally they have
Why?
done no wrong yet. Like, this has been like unanimously, most Batman fans agree that this is like one of the best Batman runs ever.
All right, man. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith in a project that the first image I see is a blue beetle bat looking at Howl's moving castle. I guess.
I don't know. I have hope. And then I take solace in knowing that it's not going to be that way for long. Maybe like 1 or 2 story arcs.
Sure, man. You have fun with that. You let me know if it's worth reading.
All right.
Does that wrap it up for today already? That's kind of sad. There's got to be something else. What else?
We could talk about New Avengers, but you don't read it like I do, so whatever.
No, I don't. Let's save that for like a Comics and Beyond, a little behind
the scenes. I guess we'll announce it now. From what I remember from the Marvel release calendar, the last issue of New Avengers comes out the same day that Secret Wars #1 comes out. So that Friday we'll do a Comics and Beyond on all of New Avengers by Jonathan Hickman.
Nice. Okay, that is a plan.
Or we might do half of it and then the other half that Friday.
I think half and half might be better.
Yeah, because like half of it goes up until this big thing happens, then the other half is like basically the lead up to Secret Wars.
Right. Got it.
Yeah, so we could do that lead up to Secret Wars half that Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, but yeah, the last thing that I guess we should say is what the videos are going to become when the events happen.
Oh yeah, because our schedule, as one would call it, I guess.
Yes.
We'll change a bit for that.
Yeah, so the Let's Plays, they'll basically be the same. They won't be different with those. But with Ultimate Update, well, what I was thinking is, because we're going to be picking up, not all of the tie-ins, but, the tie-ins that catch our interest, we're going to be picking up those, and then we're going to be picking up the core series. What I'm thinking is, Mondays for Ultimate Updates, we can just talk about the tie-ins that we've read in the past week for the event. And then for Comics and Beyond, we can talk about the book from the core series of the event. So, like, for the first week of Convergence, Ultimate Update would be regular, because it'd be the first week of Convergence, and then Friday would be about Convergence issue 1.
Right.
And then the following week after that, Ultimate Update would be about the tie-ins from week 1, and Friday would be Convergence issue 2.
Right on. You guys hear that? You guys ready for that? Are you guys excited?
And then shit's gonna get crazy for us in the second month of Convergence, because that's also...
Crazy!
Because the second month of Convergence is also the first month of Secret Wars, so...
Woo! I am so psyched.
Oh god, it's gonna kill my bank.
Already dead. I can feel it. It all hurts right now. Everything. It's gonna be great, though. It's gonna be great. And, so we're gonna be starting with, what series are we starting with for Secret Wars, then?
What do you mean?
Aren't we doing the lead-up series for Secret Wars?
Yeah, so I guess this Friday, be on the lookout for Comics and Beyond. No, wait, hold on. Because Convergence starts first, we'll do a sort of lead-up to Convergence. So this week, be on the lookout for... for Old Man Logan, and then next week we'll start our lead-up to Convergence. I mean, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
2
Old
weeks.
Man Logan
in
is
2
going to be
weeks,
fun.
we'll start our lead-up to Convergence. In 2 weeks, the Comics and Beyond should be about Justice League Volume 1, 2, 4.
Don't hold us to that, though, because...
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, all 4 of you know. You subscribe. You know how it
We want
goes.
to at least finish Forever Evil before Convergence starts.
Yeah, that's the plan for that, anyways. Alice, that's your plan. My plan is to get a video out for the next day. Right on. So, Old Man Logan, that will be one to look forward to. It's a comic I love.
It's a comic that I read when I was like 10 years old that taught me comic books are not for children anymore.
Yeah. It fucked me up when I was little. Fucked me up now. It'll fuck me again in a week.
But yeah, if that's it, I think that's actually it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, you want anything you want to? Any closing statements? Anything you want to say? All right, guys, you heard it here first.
Wait, I have something.
What's up? Tell us. Come on. We're all waiting. 2 mice
fell into a vat of butter. One suffocated and died. And the other swam and churned... I already messed it up.
Oh, God.
It's supposed to be milk, and then he churned the milk into butter. I was trying to make a Catch Me If You Can reference.
Man, that's amazing, because I wouldn't have gotten it anyways. Why did I draw that out so long? I think I had a stroke right there.
Anyways, thank you for joining us for this very disjunct episode of Ultimate Update.
Yeah, disjunct, what are you talking about? This went perfectly because of editing. I mean, magic. Alright, well, thank you for joining us today. And we will see you all again some point
hopefully next week
in the near future.
Don't F it all up again.
Hopefully. If not, I love you. And I hope you know that.
Okay, bye.
Bye.